Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Jay Bhagwani, your computer trainer. This video is about the Microsoft Word 2013. I tried my best to cover mostly useful commands in MS Word, and you can learn this MS Word in 30 minutes. Don't skip any part of this video. The whole video is so important and so informative that you will enjoy this session. Let us move on my computer screen. Microsoft Word 2013 version. This word processor softwares we use for creating documents. So let us start with creating new blank document. Just click on blank document. So this is our new document. The first option that I am going to tell you how to apply page border. For this you have to go Design tab. After clicking on Design tab, you have to go at the last option, that is page background group. Here is the option page borders. Click here. So here the borders are so many different styles of border are there. Just like professional normally document we use this type of borders. Click on OK. So this borders will come on your page, on your document. Again click on this page border. There are so many attractive borders are there in the art option. Just click here. See, so many options, so many borders are there. This type of borders you can also give. Let me take suppose this one. Click on OK. So you can see this attractive borders. After using this page border option, let us see the next command, that is page color. Click on page color option. See, you can choose colors for your background like this. Then after there is one option called watermark. What is watermark? It is the faded text that appears on your document behind the actual text to specify the state of the document, just like confidential, draft, or you can also add company logo or company name in the background. You see how to do this. Just click on watermark. Just go to the custom. These are the by default confidential, do not copy, this type of watermarks are there. Let us click on this custom watermark, in which we can specify our own company name. So just let me I am selecting this text watermark, and here is our text. Suppose I am writing here J Computer Education. Now just simply click on OK. Now you can see watermark. This is called as watermark. That is the faded text behind our actual text. So here written J Computer Education. So in place of company name, you can also add company logo. Let me show you these things. Just click on watermark. Go to the custom watermark again. There is an option called picture watermark. Click on picture watermark. Then there is an option called select picture. Click here. You can either select from the internet connection or work offline also. Means whatever the images are there in your computer system, that also you can take it. Let me take work offline option. So suppose here I am selecting any one picture. Let me select suppose this picture. Just click on OK. So now you can see this type of logo you can add. So this is called as watermark. Now next option, page setting. There are so many options in the page setting. Just like margins we can set, page orientation we can set, just like portrait or landscape. Landscape is generally used for the certificate purposes. Even we can divide the page into columns. So this many options are available in the page layout tab. Just move to the page layout tab. The first option you can see here, margins. Now what is margins? This is the gap between your text and the edges of the page. So this white space, this particular, just like cursor starting from here, so this space is called as margin from the top side, from the left side, similarly right side also and bottom side also. So by default 1 inch top and bottom is the default margin, and 1.25 inch from the left and the right margin. We can change it according to our wish. Just select on this margin. Here the options are there: normal, narrow, even you can select on your choice. So here let me select suppose narrow. So now my cursor starts from here, this location. When I start writing text like this, so it's starting from here. So it depends on your wish how much margin you want to add in your page. Next option is orientation. This is the two orientation, just like this is a portrait page, and the next is landscape, generally used for the certificates. Now see, even if there is a zoom option, this is called a zoom option in the status bar of this word. This minus button, see, you can decrease the view. So this is the landscape view. You want to see portrait, just see, this is the portrait view. Fine. Here we can increase the view of the document like this. So this, we have seen the option margins, orientation, and this is the size. The normally official letters we use is A4 size, so you can take this A4 size like this. We can select this A4 size. Legal papers are also there, just like this is the legal papers you can create. So it depends on you which size you want. So in this way we can change the size. Then this is called as a column. If you want to divide the page column wise, suppose you want divide page into 2 columns, so these 2 columns will come. Now after that what happen, suppose you are writing some text, so first column will be filled, then similarly second column in this way filled. So this type you can arrange your document in column wise also. So we have covered here the important options in the page layout tab. Let us start some new options, that is in the insert tab, for inserting different type of objects. So now see, the first option that I am going to explain you, it is called as table. Table, it is used to organize the data in the form of rows and columns. So let me create table. Suppose 7 columns I have created. These are the columns. This vertical thing, these are the columns. So first column, second column, third column. In this way I have taken 7 columns. And rows I want suppose 4. So in this way when I click, the table is created. And why this table is coming very close to here? Because we have set the margin like this. So just go to the page layout and just do the margin normal. So now our table comes inside the page, inside the border. Now suppose after creating this table, you want to increase the size of all the cells. So just here at the corner you can see the small rectangle. When you place the mouse pointer here, arrow will come. Then click and drag it. So in this way it will increase the size. Now see, here we applied the columns. Let me remove the columns also. This column, let me do it 1. So now the full page. So it is the table I have created. Sometimes we want especially for the heading, this all the cells should be merged. Just let me show you. Just select the first row in this way, right click, there is option called merge cell. Merge cell means combining the cells into one unit. Just click this option, merge cell. Now all the cells is merged. So here we can write some heading. Let me increase the size from the home tab. Let me give some title. J tutorials videos, like this. So here you can change this color, the background, even you can use the alignment feature. Just after whatever the task you are doing related to that task, a special context menu is coming. Just like I am working in the table, so the table options are coming. Now here the shading option is there. You can use this type of beautiful shading like this. Even you can change the pen color, border style, suppose this way. Suppose these are the border styles, you can just click here, so it will come in your portion like this. So attractive borders you can also take, right? So this is all about the table tools. Fine. You can also create table according to your wish by using this pencil, by using this draw table option. The importance of this table is what? You can draw the table rows, columns according to your wish. Suppose in this way, I want this only row here in the this block. So any type of table if you want to create with unequal sizes, then draw table option is very good. Then there is an option called this eraser option is there. Suppose you have created, now you don't want, so that particular area you can delete it by using this eraser option. It is available in the table tools only. Okay, so this is all about the table option. The next option, inserting pictures. Let me come to the next page. Next page you can insert just by pressing enter key only. The next page will come. Or you can click also this option in the file page break. After a page break you can insert so many pages in your document. So let me remove this watermark. I don't like this watermark now. For removing the watermark, just go to the design, then this watermark. Let me remove the watermark from this option, that is remove watermark. Now let us insert some more objects after this table insertion. Go to the insert tab. The next you can see shapes. So many shapes are there for inserting. Just like let me insert this banner this way. Just click and drag. You can also write inside this banner or inside any shape. Just by right clicking here, there is an option called add text. You can add text on any shape. Just click on add text. Then you can start writing. So here we learn to insert shapes and entering the text in it. So in this way we can insert text also. You can change its color by using the shape fill. You can see, you can even mixture color you can do like this. Even you can shape fill using this texture option. Even you can insert picture inside this shape by using the picture option. Let me do work offline. So now see, I have inserted the picture inside the shapes. Let me take some more shapes for better understanding. Suppose I am taking this type of shape. I have just created this, drawn this shape. Now again I want to fill picture inside this shape. So how to do that? Just go to the drawing tools, shape fill. There is an option called picture. Click on work offline. Now suppose I am inserting this picture. So you can see this. After inserting the picture in this shape, there is very good benefit for inserting pictures inside the shape, because you have created the shape at the required place, right? and that particular picture is coming in that shape only, means it will not move here and there. I am telling you what is the advantage of this. Suppose you are inserting picture directly from this option, from the insert tab there is picture option. Suppose I am inserting this picture, so this picture is inserted. I can resize also from this 8 corners called as notch. Just click, place the mouse pointer here, you can decrease the size. Right, we can decrease the size in this way as we want. Now suppose you want to place this picture here at the middle of this, so you cannot do this, means it takes so much time to adjust these photos. They are moving here and there, but it is not coming at the actual place there you want. So in that case, this option is very good. By inserting, now see, when I insert this picture inside the shape, so it can easily movable anywhere you want. Just click on insert shapes. Suppose I am taking this shape this way. Now I am inserting the same photograph here inside this picture. So there is option called shape fill, picture. Click on work offline, this picture, click insert button. Now this picture coming here, but it can be easily movable anywhere. Just see here, if I want, here it can be placed, here also it can be placed. But this, when we insert the picture from the picture tab, picture option, so it is moving here and there. See, there is so much problem. Okay, yes, okay, there is one more option to solve this the same problem. Just click here, go to the picture tools, there is option called text wrap. Here you can just select through option. After clicking on this wrap text through option, now this picture can be movable anywhere. But inserting picture inside the shape looks more attractive. So many different styles we can use it. Now see, after this we can also do some picture editing work, just like cropping, brightness, darkness, so many things are there. Just click on this picture tools. Now see, there are so many picture styles are there. Here you can see. So this type of effects you can also give. This 3D effects you can give in the pictures like this, right? Even you can do the cropping option, just like this crop option is also there. Suppose you don't want this photo picture, in this way you can cut it, then again click on crop button. So in this way you can do the cropping of the picture also using this option. So this is all about the inserting pictures and inserting shapes. The next is very important feature. It is called as word art, for writing the attractive text. See, this is called as word art. Especially we can use in the certificate writing this type of fonts. Just click here. Now you can write down certificate like this. So this is called as word art, means writing the text attractive way. So this is all about the inserting objects. So we have seen different type of inserting the objects. Next, let us come spelling and grammar option. This is a very good utility in the word option. Suppose any spelling that you are writing wrong, suppose this beautiful, it is automatically corrected. Suppose take some more example. Just like king, I want to write king, but I have done wrong spelling, so it's a red line coming. Red line indicates that there is a spelling mistake. So how you can correct it? Just this is the insertion point, this mouse pointer, this I beam, this I letter that is coming in the mouse. Just see this one, just right click on the middle of this line in this way. Here you have to right click, so it will suggest you the correct option. 1 minute, this actually certificate portion it is coming. Now here right click, see here so many it is correct spelling it is giving, just like kings, king. So whatever I want, suppose I want to write here king, king is the right spelling. So in this way we can change the spelling, means we can correct the spelling. Sometimes it is also showing error in the names or surnames. So in that case you can just simply right click here, you can ignore it, or you can add to dictionary. Suppose in the next time if you want that this spelling it should be correct or it should be added in the computer dictionary, so just click on add to dictionary, otherwise ignore it for the first time in this way. So now next time if you write the same spelling, it will not give you the format painter. What is the use of this format painter? It will copy the formatting from one text to another. Just like suppose I just selected this beautiful and I have just given the 24 font writing, done the bold, italic and even one color, and also changing the writing suppose this way. The same formatting I want to apply in the Jay Kumar Bhagwani, means in this also. So again the same things you have to do, otherwise if this option is not there, then so select the text to which you want to copy the formatting. Just select suppose this beautiful, just click on this format painter. Now after this you will get one brush, so this way just click and drag to the text where you want to apply, this way. So in this way we can copy the formatting from one text to the another text, this way, right? Now the next option is called as change case. Change case, it will convert the letters that is written in the lower to upper, upper to lower, or other formats also. Okay, just like suppose I have written any organization name, suppose Tata Consultancy Services. Now I have written in whatever the text I have written in the case. Okay, now I want to that all the characters of this text, it should appear in the capital letters. So this option helps you. Select this text, go to the change case option, just simply click on this uppercase. So all the text converted to the uppercase letters. So this is called as change case option. After that I will teach you a very good important to secure your document by giving password. So whenever you are saving a file, just click on file option, save command. Suppose I am saving on the desktop, I am just giving the file name demo. Now there is one option called tools. Just click here, there is option general option. Now here password to open. Suppose you have written some password here, let me write any password. Just click on OK. The same password you have to type again. Click on OK and save this file. Now the file is saved with the name demo. Let me close this file. It is placed in the desktop only. So just double click on this file. Now this file is locked because we want security in our documents. So in this way we can lock our file. Now suppose you want to open this file, so you have to give the correct password. Okay, suppose I am giving wrong password, file will not open. So in this way security is achieved in our documents. Let me again open this file demo. Now I am giving the correct password. Now the file is open. So in this way we can secure our important documents by giving the password. So this is the very good feature that is called a security feature in MS Word. Next option, you can also convert this file in the PDF format in the Word 2013 without any extra software. PDF is the portable document format, that is the format shareable on the internet. Suppose you want to share this file, so it is better to share in the PDF format. The size will also be reduced, and also nobody can edit it in the PDF directly. So just see, click on file. There is option called save as. Suppose I am saving on desktop only. Now in the save as type, here you can select PDF. This is called as portable document format. Now click on save. So it is saying that this document is password protected. Saving this document in other format it will loss of protection. Let me continue this. So now this file is converting into the PDF. So see, the whole document is converted into the PDF format that you can now share share in internet, or you can transfer it also. So now the next option is header and footer. Header is given at the top of every page and footer is given at the bottom of every page. Footer generally includes the page numbers created by or author name. Header includes the heading of the company or any topic that is important or main topic you can write inside the header option. Okay, so how to do this? Just go to the insert option, there is option called header. And always remember, this header and footer comes in every page of the document. Suppose if your document has 10 pages, so in all the 10 pages the header will come and footer will come. So let me create one header. My title is suppose Jai Bhagwani. I have written in the header section. Now similarly I can insert footer also. Footer. Let me take this one. So here, suppose here I want to write in this way. In the second, suppose you want something page number like this, you can just select here bottom of page in this way. So generally footer contains the page number. So in this way. Suppose you insert more pages, just like go to the insert tab, page break. In this way I have inserted suppose 8 pages. So in all 8 pages, page number it is coming as the footer part. This heading is also coming that I have written in the Jai Bhagwan that I have written in the header section. So header and footer comes in every page of the document. So this is the very important option, header and footer. So mostly I have covered so many options in this in Word, and I tried to complete this all section in 30 minutes. Now a very good option called as mail merge. Mail merge is a very important feature when you want to send the same letter copy to multiple recipients. Suppose anybody wants to invite in its birthday party, so one time he will write the letter, and then after using this mail merge feature, he can send the same letter, he can create the same copy letter for multiple users. So how to do that? Let us see. Let me open one of the file that I have. So suppose this is the letter. This is the single letter that is actually some program letter, and this particular letter I want to send 5 to 6 people, the same thing. How to do that? So after typing this letter, just go to the mailings option. There is option called start mail merge. So just click here start mail merge, click on letters because this is the form of letter. So just click on start mail merge letter. Now the next option, you have to select the recipients to whom you want to send the document. So just click on select recipient. I have to type a new list because I don't have the pre-listed list. Just go to type a new list. Now here I can edit the column names, which column I want, which column I don't want. Just go to the customize columns. So I want title to write first name, last name also. Company name I don't require, delete it. Address line 2 I don't want. Then state I don't want. Zip code I don't want. Country, religion I don't want. Home phone don't want. Suppose you want to insert your own field, then also you can write down, just add, click on add. Suppose I want mobile. So in this way I can add in my defined also. So dot it's not allowed, mobile number. Just click on OK. So the all information it is coming. Now let me type the name of the recipients to whom we want to send the message. So this Mr. Ravi Singh, address line suppose B112. You see, again click on new entry. So you can insert as many you like. Just click on new entry. Let me take this last one, Mr. Rogers. So the same letter I can create for this 3-1. I can save this documents. So I have created a recipient list. Let me select the recipient list. From the select recipient option, use an existing list now, because I have already typed. Now this is my file recipient list. Click on open. After that, you have to click on this insert merge field. Just title, put one space, then first name, put one space, then the last name. Press enter. Again just click on this address line, enter, city, space, mobile number. So in this way I arrange the details, this all. After that, after doing this all settings, just go to the preview results. Now see, the first letter is created for Mr. Ravi Singh. In the second way, Payal Gangwani. The third Mr. In this way you can create the same copy of the letter to thousands of people. So good option this is. This is called as mail merge. After doing this, seeing this, just go to finish and merge the document, and also click on, you can also print out the documents, or you can just click on edit individual documents also. So let me see this edit individual letters. So now the whole file, because I have just done the three recipients I have created. So this 3 pages, see, first page, second page, third page. So this is all about the mail merge option. That is, we can send a copy of the document to the multiple users. So this is my session that covers mostly all the useful options in MS Word. In the next part, I will try to explain more this. Thank you.